The Israeli PM heaped praise on the U.S. president during an appearance on Fox as the war grinds on and the death toll mountains. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu heaped praise on Donald Trump during an appearance on Fox on Saturday night. Speaking with Mark Levin on his Life, Liberty and Levin show, the PM remarked that Israel had never had a friend like Donald Trump in the White House. This comes after an American citizen was beaten to death in the occupied West Bank by Israeli settlers. The comment serves as an emphatic endorsement of President Trump's administration, which has offered near-total backing for Israel's military operations since returning to office in January. It was also a pointed snub of former President Joe Biden, a self-described Zionist, whose support for Israel's assault in Gaza was also unwavering, at the cost of support from progressives in both his party and the American public. The comment, along with more glowing praise of Trump that dominated his appearance, also reinforces the perception that Israel feels politically shielded by the Trump White House as it faces mounting international condemnation and accusations of genocide from NGOs and international bodies. Humanitarian organizations and UN figures have accused Israeli forces of actions in Gaza that amount to genocidal conduct, including forced displacement, bombing of civilian areas, and deliberate starvation tactics. This comes after Netanyahu nominated Donald Trump for a Nobel Peace Prize. According to the Gaza Health Ministry, more than 57,000 Palestinians have been killed since the war began in October 2023, with many victims being women and children. Independent observers estimate the true toll could be higher. Aid organizations report that hundreds have been killed while attempting to access food or humanitarian relief. Just this week, 59 Palestinians were reported dead in a single day, many of them shot near aid distribution sites. Nearly 800 civilians have died in similar conditions over the past 6 weeks alone, as Israeli strikes and blockades intensify. On Wednesday, July 9, the Trump administration imposed sanctions on Francesca Albanese, the UN Special Rapporteur for the occupied Palestinian territories, citing her outspoken criticism of Israel's actions in Gaza and her calls for international criminal court investigations into U.S. and Israeli officials. Secretary of State Marco Rubio accused her of waging a campaign of political and economic warfare and labeled her actions illegitimate and shameful.